Tullis. Aaron Tullis. He lived on Grand Island, and he owned 650 acres, and he was very wealthy. And he was a bachelor, never been married, so no heirs. After he died, he had no heirs. His parents were passed away already, and he didn't really have a lot of friends because he wasn't big on socializing. And a man by the name of Troy Dye, D-Y-E, came from the East Coast, and he worked in a meat market here in Sacramento, and he also worked as a partner in a saloon. And he ended up in Sacramento County working on estates, like with probate. And he was not too happy that he didn't make a lot of money. He didn't think he made enough money for what he did. But he came across Tullis's file and found out how wealthy he was, and so he decided to kill him. Not himself, he hired two hitmen. One of them's last name was Lawton, the other one's last name was Anderson. Anderson he knew in the East Coast, and Anderson used to work for him. At that time, he was up in Yuba City, Anderson was. So Dye wrote him a letter and told him, you can have a lot of money if you do this. And he never heard back from him, so Dye drove up there to Yuba City and told him in person, look, you can make a lot of money if we, kill this man. And we can take his fortune. And so he did. He came down to Sacramento, and he and Anderson and Lawton, bought some lumber, built a boat down in Sacramento, and they went up to Grand Island, spent the night on the boat one night, and they got to Grand Island, and they went to Tullis's house. He didn't answer the door because he was out in the orchard. So they went looking for him. They asked him if they could work for him, and he said no. So then they asked if they could spend the night, and he said no, just go up the road. Well, Anderson hit him in the head, knocked him down. He did fight for himself, and then Lawton pulled a gun and shot him in the spine and in the head and killed him. So Anderson, right after that happened, Dye went to the judge, and he started asking about what's going to happen with the probate of this estate since he has no heirs, because it goes back to the state, and he wanted to get in on it. That made the judge curious about him asking so soon after he was killed, and they arrested him. They also arrested Anderson and Lawton. No, not Lawton, Anderson. Lawton took off, and no one's ever seen him again. So he got away with it. Even though he's the one that really actually killed him with a gun, he got away, and no one ever heard from him again. He even had a family, kids, wife and kids, and they never heard from him again either. And so then they were both found guilty, Dye and Anderson, and they hung them both. Even after Dye's attorney said that he thought he was mentally disabled, he had a mental problem. After they hung him, they actually opened his brain, took his brain out, can you believe that? Examined and decided he was not mental. And yes, Anderson's buried somewhere over there under a tree with no headstone. So it's not a marked grave. I'm sure they have a mark around here. So, I'm sure someone knows where it is. But walking around, you won't see it. So that's his story.
Okay. So where was this island that you speak of?
Grand Island is south of here, along the delta. It's one of the largest islands, which is why they call it Grand Island. And it's farmland.
Okay.
Yeah. It's very, wealthy. He was very wealthy, 650 acres.
Wow.
And that was in 1873. This all happened in 1878.
Mm-hmm.
That's when he was killed. 5 years after Dye came to this town.
Wow.
Yeah, that's some story, huh?
Yeah. Okay, cool. What's your name?
Deanna Janey.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you, Christian.
For taking time out to share this story and keeping history alive.
Yeah.
And hopefully whoever decides to watch this video, will, the story can go on. It'll live on, from here. And I think that's what anyone, wants, is the story to live on.
Yeah.
And so I just thank you for that very much.
Thank you.
That is the Tullis grave where the interview was conducted, and the guy who murdered him, he is right over here, and believe it or not, the grave actually says unknown. Elk Grove Historical Society basically put on an event where they would give tours of some of the folks that are buried at the some of the cemeteries. Yesterday was the Slough House Cemetery, which I absolutely forgot about, and I'm absolutely bummed because I've been trying to get into that cemetery and it's locked. You have to have a key to get in. I don't know who has the key. So, but there's some people there that are that helped bring the Donner Party out of the snow. Part of the people that helped with the rescue team are buried there, and I wanted to locate those people and share that story. I did a video here a couple years ago on Alexander Hamilton Willard, who is buried where I think he's somewhere over here, and he was a guy who helped Lewis and Clark on their expedition, and he was the guy that provided the ammo. And if you want to know more about that, look for that episode in my playlist. I'm not sure what the episode number is, but anywho, had a really great time here, meeting people, talking to people, learning more about the history of not only California, but also the history of Franklin, as well as Elk Grove, and even some stuff relating to Sacramento. And I had a blast. I think I've been here for like 2 hours, and very thankful that I had the opportunity to meet the people I met and hear the stories that I heard. And most likely in the new year, I will be joining the Elk Grove Historical Society and be bringing more videos on stuff. And for those of you watching that are not in Northern California or the Sacramento area, Elk Grove, surrounding areas, and your other parts of the world, I know some of this might be kind of boring to you, but there's a lot of rich history here, and a lot of the establishment of California. And anywho, thank you so much for watching this episode, and I had a blast, and hope to be bringing you guys more content in the near future. And thank you. God bless you all. Have a wonderful day, and thank you so much to the Elk Grove Historical Society for their hard work in making this possible.